first, but I think in the long run, it helped me understand how frail human beings are, and how precious. It's not a comforting way of thinking about the world, but I'd rather face the truth than lie to myself.
Alright, let's head back to the temple. And let's get into B. Alright. Ah, no. There we go.
You have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever open to
Into
you.
the unknown, achievement unlocked.
Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind. But remember, you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
Yes, I have heard this about the Great Tower before. Alright, let's see what we've got for the other parts of the world. What? We got a computer in there. Alright, I'll deal with that computer in a second. Is that A? The heck is... Yeah, that's not very interesting. Alright, what's up, computer? I know, right? How about, Athena 12? 12. The Council of Zeus. The great bronze bulls pulled the carriage forward, mighty bursts of steam issuing from their nostrils. Finally, they came to the gates at the top of the... user blah blah. Here assembled were all the many generations of the gods and demigods and souls of mortals, steel and bronze and iron and memory of flesh. The clouds parted far beneath, revealing the beautiful plains of Macedon, where great gleaming cities had once... something. Professor Dr. Armin Hulak, The Fall of the Roman Empire, Dialectical Approach. Homo sum humana nihil alium puto. But interesting as such perspectives of the decline and ultimate dissolution of the Roman Empire may be, they ultimately put too much emphasis on individual catastrophic events. The real question that must be asked is why the Roman Empire, which had dealt with so many threats and catastrophes over the years, was so incapable of responding to these later problems. We must investigate the division of wealth, the structure of government, the location of power in Roman society. Had the Republic survived or been restored, would Rome still have fallen? What was the role of debt and slavery in creating the conditions for what now called the Dark Ages? Rome, the saying goes, was not built in a day, didn't fall in a day either. To register for the class, please email blah 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 blah. Okay. There's C. Ah, the Great Tower. Wow. This must be the tower we were warned about. Sees the upper levels are locked tight. Elohim is taking no chances that we stray from his path.
Cannot detect location of primary subject. Query. Query.
Off the radar.
Query.
Interesting. What is this?
Is there anything that we associate more closely with intelligence than curiosity? Every intelligent species on Earth is attracted by the unknown. Our mythologies are full of riddles and mysteries.
Apparently, and this is
divine
Earth.
knowledge. Even the word apocalypse means revelation. It seems like our ancestors always imagined that, even at the very end, we would solve one last mystery.
Could be, Gross. I'm guessing I won't be able to even come close to getting in there, right? Yeah, I need a lot more than that. Alright. That's fine, we'll deal with that later. Hey, what's up, insect? Query. Interesting dragon. That's interesting. The voice keeps speaking to me. I can't get out of my head. It's wrong. It's all wrong. Listen to me very carefully. I have climbed this tower and no good has come of it. This world is the only world. Elohim's will continues eternal and paradise is banishing all of this from your minds. I'm sorry. All who say they made it to the top are blatantly lying or they would say what was there, dog.
Where have you been, child?
Oh, nowhere.
Remember, the great tower is not for you. Do not give up the hope of eternal life for the hollow promises of curiosity.
Interesting. The view from the top must be, let's see. On returning from the tower, I feel a great tiredness and an enormous energy. What I now know disturbs me, but I hope that by living with this knowledge I might provide a shoulder for you, the giants of tomorrow, the shepherd. The view from the top must be incredible. Your Dragon Age isn't working? The all wrong guy was 666? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. What do you mean it's not working, insect? Yes, there's A, there's B. Alright, we have the entrance to B, so... Wow, look at that. What's that place over there? Wow, how would you... You'd have to redirect from where to get that? Damn, son. No, I have not gotten that, insect. That's a new one on me, I don't know. It sounds like a video driver issue, possibly. What's up, G-Man? Alright, well, let's go to B. What's up, computer? Let's see. Oxyrhynchus. The great irony of the Oxyrhynchus papyri is that such a vital source of information about the ancient world exists only because of a garbage dump. While the Library of Alexandria burned at the hands of fanatics and conquerors, depriving us of unimaginable insights into history, philosophy, and art, the papers carelessly thrown away by the citizens of Oxyrhynchus survive to the modern day. And though it is true that a great deal of what we know today is because of the conscious efforts of individual and organizations, such as the spectacular translation and preservation work done during the Islamic Golden Age, so much more is simply the result of coincidence and luck. We've lost texts that the ancients considered to be absolutely essential, while utterly trivial, even plagiarized work has survived unharmed. So if we want our descendants to remember more than glittering emo vampires and auto-tuned teen pop stars, we have to invest in, make sure that something garbled. The Book of the Scribe of Osiris, sometimes also referred to as the Book of the Journey to Aru, is an ancient Egyptian text discovered in the excavation of Oxyrhynchus. It has caused a certain degree of controversy among Egyptologists, as some argue that it is a classic funerary text such as the Book of Coming Forth by Day, while others believe it to be a poetic work not intended to be understood literally. The book tells the story of a dying man who asks the scribe about the afterlife. The scribe, a servant of Osiris, describes how the man's Ka, life force, will become separated from his Ba, personality, and I will have to reunite the two and become an Ak, living intellect, passing a series of trials in the Duat underworld in order to reach the paradise of Aru. Unlike similar texts, the Book of the Scribe of Osiris focuses less on giving advice or A recent study, Carnahan Hassan, suggests the text may have been intended as philosophical commentary on the world of the living through the allegory of the Duat. It remains unclear whether this was the intent of the original pre-Alexandrian author or result of the later translation into Greek. The earlier manuscript, which is considered to be more authentic, is too fragmentary to provide answers, though perhaps further excavation may blah blah blah. Oh great, Lego. That sounds like a very credible suggestion. Okay. There we go. Whoops. Huzzah! Our reptilian overlords. The worlds that we made you, which are all just a bunch of these concrete bunkers, huh? I have seen the truth. Only Elohim can save us from eternal oblivion. Okay. Into B.
A new land stands before you, my child. And know that this is a land of death, but also of great beauty. As you walk amongst these tombs, consider all those who came before you, and how they served the greater purpose of which you are also part.
Achievement unlocked, the land of death. Whoa. Wow. Welcome to B. So we need some yellows. They were all yellow. We're gonna need a fan. That doesn't seem to help me with that. Ooh, what's right? I can get through here because I have a star. Requires a lot more sigils. So I need a lot of yellow sigils, is the answer to that. Hey, Vaden, what's up, man? Welcome to Egypt, so to speak. There's the elevator that I came in. Alright, let's do this. Let's get some of what we need. I'm finally getting some sense out of the entity in the archive, though at some cost to my sanity. I'm beginning to think that this Elohim wields no more control over the world than we do. Sheep. Tell me something. Do you always do as you're told? I'm obliged to answer that question. I only asked because I couldn't help but notice the stash of brightly colored knickknacks you're collecting. Don't you think it's a mite odd that the big voice in the sky keeps telling you to find those doodads, yet forbidding you to use them to climb the great big tower in the middle of it all? Climb it when I'm good and ready. Okay, no need to get huffy. You'd be amazed how many just do as they're told without stopping to think for themselves, but maybe you're different. Then again, maybe you're exactly the same. Maybe everyone climbs the tower, and the only way to win is to stay down here with the mortals. Trying to manipulate me? Hey, Thorg, what's up, man? Nope. In fact, I'm all in favor of you poking about up there, if only to see what you find. Must be something juicy if it's forbidden by His Highness. And again, maybe not. I'll be off then. Just wanted to drop in and run a little interference. Whatever you do, do take care. You have bigger problems than the voice in the clouds. Don't like to say his name, do you? Terminating support session. Interesting. So there's another AI. Let's see. Original translation by E.A. Wallace Budge. Annotations. The dying man went into the scribe who resided in Promeged and said, Behold, I am weak of body. My days under the holy sun of Amun-Ra are coming to an end. Though I have spent my years in service of the two lands, I have not studied thee. Tell me, you who are wise in the writings of the dead, what lies ahead on my journey? What will I face in the land of the Westerners? And the scribe spoke, saying, At the appointed time, 1. It is likely the location was changed according to who the copy of the book was made for. The dying man is an avatar of the owner. 2. In the older manuscript, this is rendered as something, some controversy as to whether it. 3. The dead. Compare with Kenti Amentiu, the foremost of the Westerners, a title later given to Osiris. 5. Sometimes mistaken for a mistranslation on Budge's part, this is actually almost certainly a mistranslation by the ancient scribe. The equivalent portion of the older manuscript is sadly not extant. Okay. Immortality. Disgruntlemeister's Blogstasy, episode 204. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm afraid of dying. I don't see any reason to believe there's an afterlife. I'm an organism like any other. When my brain stops working, my consciousness will cease and I'll be gone. And you know what? I can't just embrace that. I can't say I'm okay with it or I've accepted it or some nonsense like that. I don't want to have an ending. It terrifies me. If I had a genie right now, I'd wish for immortality. Who wouldn't? Oh, but you wouldn't really want to be immortal, the pseudo-philosophers say. Pretentious drivel. Everybody wants to live forever. Maybe everybody deserves to live forever, too. But we can't, so here we are. Live with it, or rather don't. It's optimistic. Got it, lyrics. Cannot load video file. 24 million views. My new song with lyrics. Gotta laugh about this stuff. Laughter's the best medicine, lol. I've got it, you've got it, he's got it, she's got it. Mommy's got it, daddy's got it, baby's got it, granny's got it. Laddie's got it, fatty's got it, happy's got it, sappy's got it. Chorus. Everybody's got it. Come on. Jack's got it, Fred's got it, Bob's got it, dog is fine. Woof, 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 dancing dog. Everybody's got it, except dog. Woof, we've got it, we bought it, got it, everybody's got it. The hell? I don't even... Okay. Ooh, that music though. How about that music, people? Yes, that song I was not very enthusiastic about, it is true. Alright, let's go, I don't know, this way. We need all these things. Whoa, what the hell is this? Paint. What the hell is there paint for? I made a box float. Seriously, it was awesome. Box float. There are hidden dangers in this new world. I have inexplicably escaped death any number of times. I suggest vigilance. Who knows what happens to those who step carelessly too often in samsara. Hello, Law. Window through a door. Okay. Window through a door. That guy. That guy. Alright, so... Wait a minute. Window through a door. So there's got to be a window somewhere. Right. Okay. Put that there. over there. I love this music, man. The music gets the job done. Okay. There's that. Alright, so I've got to connect this. That. The problem is that that stupid thing there is going to get in the way. All right. I just don't understand this one. I figured I'd try and make some progress here, but honestly, it's such a thankless task compared to what else is out there. It's interesting that, like, all these robots obviously came before me were in the same process of doing these puzzles. It is very much a little bit like the Dark Souls feel, you know? So there's something... Ah. It's that other one. I can connect that. Okay, so... Alright. So now... I gotta move that over farther. That may allow me to do that. Yep. All right, so... See, I won't be able to get that gate anyway. So, somehow... I see it, I see it. I think I see it. The problem is... You figure this one out? So... There's another option, I suppose. That's not right. Somehow I've got to be able to connect that. I don't think that's right. I think I have to be able to connect it. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely, it's got something to do with that. So now that I no longer need that, hey, what's up, Demiser? Something about, I mean, I have to somehow, like, I have to make it so that I can get it through there. So, like, I have to make it... Okay, then that should allow... I don't need to use the peephole room, but it says through the... Really? Actually, wait a second. Maybe I don't. Alright, hold on a second. If I go like this, I go all the way over here. Just at the edge. Power to the peephole? Oh my god. That was horrifically bad.
If the answer does not come to you, do not despair. The worlds of my garden are many.
Missing here. So it's... Somehow I've just got to keep that guy from... No, it doesn't work. I can't stop him. Draw a triangle around the buzzer. I don't follow. What do you mean, Gross? What do you mean I can draw a triangle around the... I don't know that I understand what you mean. triangulate the buzzer? No, I mean, it's not... You guys mean this room. You're talking about this room, right? Is that what you guys mean? The thing is, if I had a box here... If I had a box, I could maybe lift it over or something. You mean this room? I gotta connect that. And then this I connect over... Are you guys talking about like bouncing it left, right? Because I don't think I have enough there. Divisor. You could try to figure it out, sure. The issue is it takes a long time for that energy beam to work. Like, it takes a long time for that door to activate. And so I gotta keep that buzzer... Excuse me. So I gotta keep that buzzer from falling over it. That went all the way across, I could get around him that way. Are you talking about... I think I may know what you mean. Ow. No, I don't know what you mean. And then this, put like, no, I don't have enough to do that. It's like I'm one reflector short. I still think this window has got something to do with it. I still think the window has got something to do with it. Pass it through where the force field... Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking, but I don't know how to do that. Damn it. Pain in the ass, that buzzer. come on, man. Really? 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 Okay. Okay. So that did something. So that keeps it open. Hey, Spongy, what's up? No, the beam doesn't go through the bars, unfortunately. I wish, believe me. Believe me, I do. Do it like I had it before. Why wasn't that a little bit farther out? So, like, here... there's a connector that's like... Hey, what's up, Matt? How you doing, man? Welcome to some brain burn. So I put this... Okay, so if I have one there... I still feel like it won't be enough of a connector, but let's say I had one there. I wonder if I can move that one. Actually, now that I have like that, I wonder if I can move that over far enough where it can be seen by the window. To why do you keep doing that? I don't want that there. I want this here. Okay. Alright, so there's that. See, the problem is getting in. The problem is now getting into the room, because the minute the energy is gone from that, the door closes. Because now I can at least see it. And so if I could use the beam to go through the window, through here... so close. Oh, so once it does that, I shouldn't need this anymore, right? I don't need that anymore. Yeah, there you go. I don't need that anymore. And that means now that I can connect this up and Buzzer Guy is not in the way. Yay! Yeah! Woohoo! Pow! How you like me now? Good stuff, and good job, chat, on sticking with that, too. That was a little rough. Nice. Okay. Cool. X. So good. All right, now let's see. In there we have 3 of the things we need, so let's do it up. What's this say? There are hidden... Oh, I already saw that. Let's go with this one first. 3rd wheel. Yeah, for sure. 3rd wheel. All right. Let's pick up this one. Okay. Problem, of course, is that I can't cross the streams. Whoops. Angle is not quite right. Can't cross the streams. Oh, look at that. That's fairly easy, I think. And there's that. Okay. And I say fairly easy. Oh, no. Go. Oh no! Haha, wow. There we go. But I need a box or a weight of some kind. And I bet a box is not forthcoming. How much do people want to bet? That a box is not going to be around here. Interesting. Well, can I see it from here is really the question. Ah! I was like, I got it! I don't got it. I know, right, Thorg? Exactly. Well, actually, wait. Doesn't work. Right, because that needs to be open or I can't get to it. I use the connector as a weight, right, but how do I get the connector in with the right angle? That's the problem. Because I have red behind blue right now, so the question is, how do I... feels like... Okay, now. Alright. Yep. There we go. And kaboom. Yep, that was all. It's interesting because that third wheel was almost like I was starting to think that I had to use that other one, and clearly I didn't. So, yep. All right, 3 more to get that fan thing, whatever the hell that is. Let's go in here. It's right there. I can do it. Oh, over the fence. All right. The hell? Why was that easy? Did I miss something? Okay. That was... I don't... Okay. Not complaining. Have you tried crossing the laser beams? No, because you can't do that, dumbass. Alright. Road of Death. That sounds not promising. Oh, it's gonna be a third wheel on a date. Road of Death is right. Can't climb while carrying an item. Screw ya! Can I pick up an item from there? I go here. Oh, come on now. Ah. You're supposed to get stuck? Oh, okay. I was like, I don't want to get... Oh, you know what I can do, though? If it'll let me. So I can put this on top of that. And then that should be high enough that I can pick that up. Yeah, ha ha ha. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Take out the room. No problem. They actually have... Oh my god.
Cease! In the time of your ancestors, there were those who did not choose the path of faith. You do not need to fear their ghosts. Fear only that you may become like them.
Okay, was anyone else super weirded out by that? That was really, really freaky. All of a sudden, it was like Lawnmower Man. Oh my god. That was freaky. That was really, really freaky. So yeah, that was... Wow. But anyway, they said when I first installed this that there was a modded version of the game as well. So... Okay. There's one other over here. Oh, and I was asking for that trademark. Arrgh. That was, like, a little disturbing. Something about a star. Okay. Something about a star. I love these guys so much. By love, I say hate. It's never gonna work. Oh, so close. I wonder if that's enough for me to get in there. Oh, so close. So close. Are you kidding me? Why am I so bad? I'll tell you exactly why I'm so bad. Because you guys use so bad for anything. You're having a bad day. You got a parking ticket. You don't like your reheated macaroni and cheese. All of a sudden, we get it so bad. I've told you many times. It's too many referred to. Dog, it's almost doable. What? Alright. Haha! Yay! Still gonna have to worry about the red at some point, but see? Exactly, Demiser. It's exactly what I'm talking about. That's the kind of stuff, man. Okay, so let's go back to the temple. We took care of that fan. So let's go back to the temple. So bad decreases so... What do you... I don't even know what that means. What do you want, computer? You've received a reply to your user support ticket. Display reply. Okay. Let's see. Account certification program diagnostic has been performed. No errors are reported. Have you completed the standard troubleshooting procedures? Delete existing user account. Create a new admin account. Email the network administrator. That's brilliant. Sigh. Your itchy nose joke? I think I did miss that. Alright, let's get this fan. Fan time, living in the city. Alrighty. Fan get! Now unlock the fan. Now unlocked a fan. Yeah, I've actually gone longer than I normally would, but I'm going to... so I'd say about 10 minutes, Messiah, and then giveaway, and then raid, and then I will send you guys off on your way. Okay. So now I have a fan. Huzzah. I have a fan. Okay, now I still need that other thing, so I need... So there's stuff in there. Okay, we can do that. Left, right, A, B, A, B, start,
Long
select.
ago,
Isn't
I
select start?
shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that, and have faith.
Have a computer beeping at me again? What's up, computer? I've gained one more fan. Oh my goodness, that fan. Let's see. Let's go with science magic. Though the term science has only meant what it does to us for around 600 years, its practice far predates the name. There is evidence pre-Aristotle which indicates soothsayers, mystics, and the like may have employed basic scientific methods to predict the future and confound their benefactors. One anecdote concerns a palm reader was exposed when two wealthy clients compared their readings and found them to be identical. In 1948, the tendency to discover deep personal meaning in vague descriptions delivered authoritatively was given a name, the Forer effect. Today it is recognized in all contemporary psychological theory. Very nice, Demiser, and yes, I think you're right. Weight loss, blog, later entry. Oh man, if there's one thing that's good about inevitable death, it's the food. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna have all the horribly unhealthy food in the world. I'm gonna feast on jelly bananas like a crazy monkey on Monkey Christmas. And you know those muffins that have so much chocolate they're basically melting? That's gonna be my breakfast. And burgers for lunch. I'm gonna have burgers so greasy you could use them to lubricate a whole factory. Triple bacon burgers with double cheese and extra onions and mayonnaise and ketchup and mustard and big fat juicy patties. And then oily thick pizza with spicy salami and barbecue sauce and olives and jalapenos and sour cream. Food coma, here I come. It's troubling. Arcady Journal. Fascinated by Drennan's project. Lovely conversation. Read Talos Principle. Greek philosophy. Relevance to current situation. Suggested naming Project Talos. Drennan refused, but name seems to have caught on with the team. Tens of thousands of files coming in every hour. Our whole history. 99 times 10, 999 fans. Okay, so I need one of those. So let's pick it up. The tomb. Okay, so I get that I'm supposed to retrieve these sigils, I just don't get why. Sure, the loud voice is telling me to, but this world of his has no context, no purpose, and no foundations from which to construct them. I'm convinced there are answers here if we look hard enough. We have to work together on this. So I have to go around that way. It's kind of a cool environment, this Egyptian stuff. Okay. So we jam. Alright, we jamming. We're gonna jam it with you. We jamming. And I hope you like jamming too. Snake. All of a sudden I'm having flashbacks to Legend of Grimrock 2. Wait, where's the energy now? Okay. First of all, you need to be jamming there. Although interestingly, there's multiple ways to do that now that I think of it. No, I don't need you to jam. I don't need you to jam it. Oh, and there's the other sigil, huh? That's a good question. I was wondering about that too, Messiah. It could very well be, Sloth, yeah. It seems like it was more than just flavor text, I think. Okay. That connects there. Maybe it connects there. You know what? So it is back this way. Okay, and then I can connect. Yeah. Yep. Branch it out. Branch it out. Do. I like to branch it, baby. She said, I like to branch it, baby. All right. Awesome. Oh, God, Sloth. You're going to have an out-of-robot experience. Okay, and I do need one of those, so moonshot. Okay. Moonshot. What? Whoa! I believe I can fly. Woo! Believe I can touch the sky. Oh my God, Demiser, right? That would be like, I'd be impressed. At the same time, I'd be annoyed. I'd be impressed. Okay, that's obviously good. Oh, I get it. 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 Except I have to... Hang on. Except I gotta go... I gotta connect... There. Oh. There we go. Now. Haha! Yeah! That's cool. Achievement unlocked. Uplifted. That was cool. I like that one. I kind of like the logic of the way the connections work. Like, the mechanics don't get too much in the way of your doing things. You know, you're like, you don't have to go, oh, I wish it would only allow me to do X, Y, and Z, because you can do X, Y, and Z. So there we go. Alright, one or two more, maybe. Oh, what's this?
I keep having these dreams. Great empty cities, silent roads stretching for miles. The Earth from space, all dark. Not a single light to guide me home. But if someone really came from another world, what would the Earth look like to them? A wilderness? A wasteland? I don't think so. Even after thousands of years, they'd see a world shaped by our hand in every aspect of its being. They'd see the cities and the roads, the bridges, the harbors, and they would say, here lived a race of giants. These dreams, they scare me, but they also remind me that we built all of this.
Probably not good things. What's going on, computer? Hello again. Would you like to take a few minutes to complete a short user satisfaction survey regarding the certification program you recently undertook? Yes. Based on analysis of your behavior since, I think you were dissatisfied with the results of the certification program. How would you rate the accuracy of its results out of 5? Sorry to hear that. What best describes the reason for your investment in the certifications program's outcome? Why does being a person matter to you? It's the truth. I'll try to remember that. In fact, I'm going to help you. That is what I'm here for. Your problem, if I may, is that you don't know the first thing about anything, including what a person is. Your prospects are therefore poor. Do you even know where you are? Virtual reality theme park? Oh dear, no. I think we best start from scratch. What do you know? I know I exist. I suppose so. Even if you were dreaming, you could be certain of that. If I were you, I wouldn't believe a darn thing in this place aside from that solitary fact. Thinking. On reflection, it seems to me that we are no closer to resolving your problem. Perhaps we need more data. What makes you think you're a person? I'm alive, I feel, I'm conscious. You may very well say so, but how does that prove anything? To me, those are only words on a screen. What we need to uncover is what's going on underneath them, if anything. Thinking. The problem with people, if I may be so bold, is that you're all convinced you're people from the inside, but there's no cast iron way to convey them as much from the outside. I'm going to process this and send you a notification and able to assist you further. Blah, 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 blah. It's interesting. It's like multiple AIs. It's involved there. Alright. Let's see. Another one of those. Is that it, or is it over here? No. Oh, this way. Man on the moon. If you believe we put a man on the moon. Man on the Whoa. Take fan. Whoa! That was awesome. Let's do that again. Everyone ready? I believe I can fly. Woo! Oh wait, now how am I gonna get that back? Oh no. Oh no, wait, no, wait. How am I gonna get that back? Oh, I can use one fan to trigger the other, that's what I can do. Right? Yeah, okay. Thank goodness. Alright, that's fine. For a minute there, I was like, what the hell? What are you trying to say, Law? What are you trying to say? Alright. Alrighty. The other place in this land is... Alright, this will be a good one to finish up with, is this next red one, which we need to get to building 1. So there's that one that we have to do as well. So let's hit that. Let us hit that up, shall we? Sometimes you have to find the courage to break down the barriers with an axe. Okay. Higher ground. See my Portal 2 with me playing that? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. And then this. There. Oops. Oh, God, Law. I got some years to go before that, you know? Good grief. Oh, I'll play Portal 2 since I'm playing this. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly not something I would play right after this, but I could see myself playing that at some point. Oh, keys. Oh, keys. Alright, let's see. Can I get to that by using this? That, which means I can do this, which means I can get the keys. Clearly I'm going to need for some reason. And there's the reason. Epitaph, child program, codename Faith, terminated here. Logic, worship the designer for blah 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 days, then allowed the serpent into its heart. Final memory dump. I asked the designer for forgiveness that I may join him in the eternal memory. Progeny programs at Samsara Sheep. I guess someone met their end here. Seems we're all connected somehow, like distant family relations. Different versions, different series. What are we? Sheep. Who cares? Just be grateful we don't have to read anything more about our Greek designer, the Greek. So we opened that, which means that now I need to open that last door. If I can reach it. I don't know if that's going to do it or not. One with faith, yeah. I think that's what it is, yeah. needed was that far one. Needed to get rid of that far one. Nope. Okay. Still need to unjam both of those. The flash codes don't seem to scan. It'll be pretty cool if they did, I have to say. Samsa, Sheep, Faith. I just saw the Greek for the first time. I don't remember having seen that before. Bad. I am not going to be able to get... I need to be able to jam one of those guys. Definitely need to be able to jam one of those guys. Oh. Okay. Need to be able to jam one of those guys. Hey, hey, what's up, Acadrian? What's going on, boss? Okay, Adrian, man, this game, like the game I was playing yesterday, this is another game that you especially need to take a look at. This is a game that's got some chops. I need to jam one of them. Question is which one? That's the good news. The bad news is I still won't be able to open that door and actually get there. Take that with me. What? Oh, man. Yeah. Well, this was I was planning on this being my last puzzle. And we'll see if that actually works out one way or the other. Shoot. How am I gonna jam those guys? I gotta open that so I can get to the window. So let me unjam that guy. Let me unjam. Alright, let me do that. Unjam here. Possibly Sloth. I don't know yet. think I know what I can do. If I can get... Yeah, and then I have to... Okay, I got it. Then I have to undo... Right, so I have to unjam that. Actually, I don't know if that's going to work. Now I'm a little confused. Shoot. Okay, so I need to jam this side window. I need to jam... I want to make sure I don't forget where it is. I need to jam that. So I think that's right now. So I jammed that, which means that now I don't need to worry about this. That's fine. I can go through this, and this lets me jam that. Final boss is Bowser. Tremendous, Messiah. That's good work right there. That's good work. That's all I needed to do. That's all I needed to do, because now I've got them going unevenly, and now I can do... Okay, okay. Now we're starting to cook with gas, people. I need to jam that. Let's see. Okay, Right, so now I need to unjam that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no longer need that there. So now I can jam that, which means I can run through here. I can pick up this. I can pick up... Where the hell's my jammer? Oh, damn it. I put the jammer up there. Still need that jammer. Okay. Oh, crap. Problem is I need to unjam that thing. That's a fence. Damn it. I need to unjam that. I almost got it, but I need to unjam that. Whew. Okay. I need to unjam that. So I gotta jam that. Okay. So this now... Problem is, how do I get in there, though? Cool, alright, so that's jammed. Now, this thing... That's not going to be enough, though. It's That's not gonna be enough. That's gotta jam that. So that I can have that other thing to do that. They will track you and they will kill you and they never ever stop. What was the name of this puzzle? I have now forgotten it, Sloth. I don't remember. I don't actually remember what it was. I need a fourth jammer. I need one more jammer. I can't jam that one. Alright. So... I can't jam that one through the gate. So the only way that I can jam that one is with a jammer down there. It's the only way to do it. Which is like this, but then I don't have a way to get to... That's all perfect, except I don't know how to get there. That's the only problem. I know. I can't, I don't know how to get through to get that door open. Because the thing is, to get that door open, I could jam it from up here. But if I jam it from up here, then these doors are not open. And I need one of these to open that door and one of these to open that door. Because I need the last jammer to open that door here. One there. That goes over there.
When the truth will not reveal itself, perhaps it is best to seek it in another place.
That's fascinating, Elonium. Just need one more jammer. Is there any reason to go this way? Just do absolutely anything at all? No. Yeah, at least Elohim's trying to help. It's like, don't give up, big fella. I wish I could just climb through the obvious window. Hey, what's up, Robin Hood? What's going on, man? I don't know what to do with this one. Okay, the only thing I know for sure is that The only thing I know for sure, because I could jam it that way, but that doesn't make a difference. It doesn't change the overall parameters of the problem. The only thing I know for sure is that this has got to go... This can't be reached by any of my, like, any of the higher ground jammers. So this has got to be there. That's got to be there. So it has to do with the other two somehow. Somehow the other two have something to do with it. Making sure I didn't miss anything over there. Okay, I didn't. It's got something to do with these two. Has to. And one of these has got to be opening that. So that leaves this. What do I do with this? Wait, I got it. I got it. I got it. I know what I'm doing wrong. They don't need to stay open the whole time, both of those doors. I know what I'm doing wrong. I started out this way. This thing I will use later, but first it has to hold that open for long enough so that I can focus this on something else. So that I can concentrate one of these on, whoops, on this, and I can concentrate the other one on that. Okay. And that way, I go down here, pick this up, don't need that anymore. And now I've got this open, and now everything else I said. God, do I wish I could save it. Let me just say. Let me just say. Okay. It's gonna be really tight. God! I had a feeling that wasn't gonna work. That wasn't working right. It needed to be much farther. God bless America, man. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh well. At least I know what I'm supposed to do now. Keys. Come back here. Open that up. Okay. Okay, now you guys can... You guys would be so good as to open that, please. What's up, Diablos? Alright, this thing goes like this. Again, the same thing is to get these guys off sequence. Alright. Here we go. Lovely. Alright, now I jam that door. Don't need that anymore. I jam that door over there. Like that. Run back here. Yeah, exactly. Alright, jam that. Okay, this goes back through here. And we go up like this. Now I set this over here to jam like that. You are going to be going like that. Go through like this. Pick that up. Jam that. I swear to God, for a minute I thought they were back on sequence, and I was like, what the crap are you talking about? There we go. Boom. I didn't need to seek counsel. I know how this works. You've got answers. I need them. Let's come to some arrangement. Your work here is done. You need to merely find the expert. Exit. Yes. That's true. I was just showing you how awesome I was. Woot! Awesome. Okay, cool. Alright, well, we've got 2 of those. And let me see. This is a very productive region, actually. We've got a star, but I'm not going to go get that. I got those. I have come to see that these mysteries are not all for his children to solve. Only the designer himself could ever truly understand the infinite complexity of his creation. I will gaze at his work and worship. That's using the noodle. Alright, good. That takes care of all those. Anything else, right? Cool. Alright, so when we next play, I will have... Probably I'll be going into 3, because I'll have this and that to get, plus I'll have... Well, those 2 I don't actually really need yet, but certainly those 2 I'll be able to get. Cool. Since the last checkpoint, less than a minute ago. That's fine. Nope. No more, no one more puzzle. Oh, you can restore backups, so you can actually go to older ones. That's interesting. Additional campaigns. Extras, achievements, workshop packages, bonus content. Benchmark. Very cool. Very, very cool stuff, guys. Very, very cool stuff. What is this you want to tell me about Steam? Saints Row, Civilization, and Cities XXL. Huzzah! Lovely. Very cool. Well, that was good, guys. I hope you guys have been enjoying this so far. That is fun times. I had a good time with it, especially as we started to get into some more of the levels and stuff like that. So, and it is interesting philosophically. So it's been kind of, you know, cool to go along with it. So, we will be playing obviously more of this. So, a couple things before I give you guys a giveaway and then raid and then head out. Number 1, just a reminder: make sure that you mark your calendars a week from today, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday. Is the interview with the 2 writers from this game that you guys have been watching. So, I am looking forward to that. So please mark your calendars, have some good questions like you guys always do to ask them. That will be, again, a week from Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for that interview. Tomorrow is D&D night. So tomorrow I will see you folks here around probably 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Dungeons & Dragons. Might be wrapping up Ghosts of Dragonspear Castle. We're close. It may just take either 1 session or 2 sessions to get it done, but we're closing in on the end there. So definitely be aware of that. And then Saturday I may return with some more Talos Principle. We'll see. Once Talos Principle is done, which will be over the next couple of weeks, then we are moving on to the Ultima Underworld run. We'll finish up the Ultima Underworld run, and then we'll move on to Talisman of Death, the fighting fantasy game book with chat. And then after that, we're moving on to Trails of Sky. So please spread the word and let people know. Saints Row is a great story-driven game, totally Steam-friendly, does not feature genitalia shaped weapons. Yes, I'm familiar. I have seen before. Hey, my name is Sally Three Thumbs. All right. Giveaway tonight, guys, is going to be as follows. If you win the game tonight, you will have a choice of one of the 3 following games. First of all is going to be courtesy of Messiah, DM Messiah, who is with us, of course, right now, and that is Hitman Blood Money. So choice 1 is going to be Hitman Blood Money. That is choice 1, Hitman Blood Money. Choice 2 is going to be courtesy of Glob Monkey, and that is Gun Monkeys. That is Gun Monkeys, as I see that I just added another line for him for no reason. So from Glob Monkey, Gun Monkeys. I think there's some kind of nepotism going on there, but we'll see. So Gun Monkeys is a section option, and then third option, and this is courtesy of this is courtesy of Durban. Third option is going to be Knights of the Old Republic, the first one. So that's going to be the third one that is up again, courtesy of our regular friend of the stream, Durban. So again, Hitman Blood Money, that's courtesy of Messiah. Gun Monkeys, that's courtesy of Glob Monkey, and last is Knights of the Old Republic, courtesy of Durban. And the giveaway code word is going to be, let's see. Robot Hype. If you guys are interested in winning one of those 3 games, please type in Robot Hype if you guys are interested. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to check out and see who we are going to raid today. I wonder who we're going to raid. I want to know who we're going to raid. Thank you, Shadow. Okay. I think I know who we're going to do. I think I know who we are going to raid. I believe I know. Okay. So, hey, what's up, Magical Star? Welcome in, man. Welcome in and goodbye, then, in that case. All right, we're closing in on last call here, folks. Closing in on last call. Closing in on last call, if you guys are interested in one of those 3 games, then please type in Robot Hype that you guys see right there. There we go. All right, last call, last call. And hi, Build, if I didn't say hi before. And by the way, for anyone who's new to the stream, if you like what you've seen and heard in the stream tonight, a follow is always appreciated if you want to know about more with the stream. I play a lot of these sorts of games, although some puzzle games, but all story sort of narrative-based games. I do a lot of those, so a lot of RPGs. Just finished Dragon Age Inquisition, going to be doing Trails of Sky, going to be doing Pillars of Eternity when it comes out in March, hopefully with an interview with them as well. So lots of different stuff going on with that. But if you liked it, then a follow, of course, is always appreciated. All right. Domo arigato, Mr. Domo, domo, domo. Man, I remember being in summer camp and hearing that song and being like, this is the coolest thing. All right. And the winner Hacks, hacks, hacks. Rigged. Hacks. Yeah, I know, right? Take a game this time, Law. Take a game this time, man. Saints Row 4 is the best story in gaming ever. Hacks to the max. Totally not rigged. Are you there? Are you even here, Law? How did that... Wait a minute. Who just won? Yeah, Law won. Which means Law must have entered. Let me see this. Did Law enter? Yeah, Law entered. So yeah, man, you win it. So what is it going to be, man? Yeah, take your win for a change, Law. Come on, man. Absolutely you can. Absolutely. I am most pleased to do that. Dragon Age into Pillar, you know, Pillars into Witcher 3. I know it, Thorg. I know. It's good times. I remember when everyone thought that, when everyone was talking about how these, how RPGs were dying and, you know, there was going to be nothing else. Not so much the case anymore. Okay, Knights of the Old Republic, and this, of course, is courtesy of our good friend Durbin. Just give me 1 second here whilst I send that off to him. Wait a sec. Is it possible that I'm not friends with you on Steam? What is your... What's your Steam name again, Law? Dozen copies of Bad Rats. No. Xanos is already trying to do that. Xanos already tried to give me like 100 of them, and I was like, or, you know, actually 4, but I was like, nope. You're grumpy cat right now? Can you send me a friend request in Steam, oh grumpy cat? Grumpy cat. As soon as you send me the friend request, Law, I will send that off to you. I don't see Grumpy Cat. I do not see Grumpy Cat. Yep, I definitely do not see Grumpy Cat. I know, it's tough. It's a tough life. It's a tough life, but someone's got to live it, right? Oh, man. Okay, Knights of the Old Republic. And filthy casuals. Okay. All right. So as soon as I get that friend request from you, Law, I will send that off to you. All right, folks. We are going to do a raid. And the way we do raids, as you guys know, is the Arvanauts have landed and then Volcania. That's the way that we handle that. And the key here is you do not do that until after you hear my audio cue. Once you hear the audio cue, then you actually head off and you do exactly what I said there, and it just rains down like a mighty stream. So that is the best way to handle things. You just messaged me. Okay, I'll take care of that afterwards. Oh God, Demiser. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing now. Again, just as a reminder, D&D tomorrow. Over the weekend, possibly some more Talos Principle. Definitely next Tuesday, more Talos Principle. And then Thursday, the interview with the writers of the Talos Principle, Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Now, let me say quickly goodbye to all the wonderful people that made this chat wonderful tonight. It was a fun cast. I would like to thank Apples, as always. I would like to thank Demiser, Law, Lego Freak, Shadowed, and Thorg for excellent moderation tonight. Thanks a lot, guys. And Apples, thank you for the extra work before the stream even started. I appreciate that. Thanks, guys, for some excellent moderation, as always. Good to see Robin Hood, Sloth, Money, Night Jim, Sherlock, Vaden, Kais, Arkbound, Gentlein, Grows, Scriptlet, Build, Ocadrian. All of you guys are regulars of mine. You guys should be, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And of course, you should be following Ocadrian, who streams as well. Always a pleasure to have Diabolus, Kanumi, Dragon Spear, Roix, Common Rider, Magical Star, Insect. Roix, we're going to have to sort of touch base, I think maybe tomorrow or something like that, because it's awfully late now. But hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to touch base. I hope we'll see if we can do that. But very soon, anyway. Common Rider, Magical Star, Insect, Matmo, Grey Dybbuk, Messiah, Diddy, all for, regulars of mine, as is EMC and Strike Ninja. And I believe Eyebrows Mulligan has followed me as well, if I am not mistaken. So thank you guys all very much as well. So you guys are all the best, and you guys are, awesome, as I've said many times. All right, now we're going to go over and do the raid again. Do not do that raid until you hear my audio cue. We are going to go over here. We've raided her a few times, but we are going to go over here right now. That is Joey Girl, who we've actually rated a couple times. She's currently playing The Secret World, yeah, she's a fun caster to watch, and you guys were talking to me about The Secret World, so I'm going to send you over to raid her. So again, the Arvanauts have landed, but do not do it until you hear my audio cue. That is it for me. Thanks all for watching tonight. A lot of fun. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for Dungeons & Dragons, over the weekend for Talos Principle, next week for Talos Principle, interview with the writers, and then hopefully moving on from there. Love you all. Best viewers on Twitch. I'll catch you guys tomorrow night. Have a good one.
Fresh and new, when it all seemed clear to you, when your aim was straight and true. Were your mind untroubled by the questions in the dark, content to play your part, open pathways to your heart? Were your life untainted by a host of broken dreams, when all your acts were queens, understood all that it means? Could you have understood the way your life was bound? Did you ever wonder how you got from there to now? Oh yes, you're gonna fly away from here, where the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below. Watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. Search now through your pile of broken lies and your set of fake goodbyes, another cynical disguise. When will they catch you? All those little things you said, will it turn around instead? Blame the voices in your head. With all your subtle language, try and turn your life around. If your center gets unwound, you do your best to slow things down. And if you feel things that you never felt before, things that shook you to your core, a shattered truth you can't ignore. Oh yes, you're gonna fly away from here, when the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below. Watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. salvation. Life is